Money comes to me easily. What to do when it's not. What to do when money's not coming to you easily. What to do when you're constantly telling yourself the affirmations and doing all the inner work because you know money's going to come to you. You know you're going to be a millionaire. You know you're going to close those deals. You're going to become whoever you want to become. But yet right now, you have no money. Right now, you're in the weeds. You're in the thick of it. In this video, I want to explain what's happened to me recently, and I hope to inspire you. I truly hope that my energy can be conveyed and be almost like transmuted to you, right? And hopefully you could receive some of that energy, because what's happened to me today is that sign that I needed. You see, in the videos I've made over the last few weeks, if you watched any of my videos, sorry, super windy, or if you just go to my videos and you watch and you look at the titles, it's like money is unlimited, money comes to you easily, money's abundant. I've spoken about this concept a lot of times, but guess what? Guess what? I wasn't speaking out of my living experience. Money was not coming to me easily. Money was not abundant and flowing, and I was not making any money. In fact, here's something super vulnerable. I've not made any money this month. But here we are, what is it, March 28th. And I continue to try to tell myself money comes to me easily. And what do you know? I ended up making a bunch of money today out of nowhere from a client. From my agency that I have. And what do you know? Money just came to me easily. Now look, I haven't actually made that money, but they've agreed to work with me. So the money will be coming to me. It's inevitable. And yes, there's still work to be done. But to me, that's pretty much money coming to me easily, you know? I'm not gonna get into like the work itself, but basically, you know, someone I hire does outreach and finds people to work with. When they're ready to work with, I have a call with them, have a couple emails, they're ready to go, we work together. If not, we move on. So money does come into me easily, no matter where it's coming from, whether it's my one-on-one mentorship through YouTube like here, or through my agency. And I just want to inspire more people to stick with the affirmations and actually feel the emotions. Because when you do that, you just operate in a state where it just has to come. And I think a lot of people stop because it's on their own timeline, not on God's timeline. You know, maybe you need more time to be able to actually, you know, feel what you need to feel, you know, experience what you need to experience. Maybe, you know, your goal of March, maybe it's April, you know, maybe it's May. Who knows when it is, you know? Like your goal of being a millionaire, maybe you become a millionaire in a year, not 6 months. You know what I mean? And maybe there's an inherent lesson to learn out of that. But I do think if you stick with these things long enough, it's inevitable. It's literally inevitable. I'm starting to experience that in real time. And I think it's so important because the more you stick with things and you've been to actually manifest things and the money comes to you, then it gets addicting. Then you're like, wow, this actually does work, you know? And again, you can always rationalize. This is the part where the mind gets in the way. This is where you get in your own way. You've been irrationalized, being like, oh, well, you know, money was supposed to come anyways. I was supposed to make this money, you know, make sense, whatever. But no, everything happens for a reason. There's nothing random. There are no coincidences, okay? Synchronicities, serendipities are happening all around you. You're just not paying attention. You're not. So pay more attention, be more present, more aware of your energy, where it's flowing, and change your mindset to abundant, right? Because all abundance really, truly means is that you can have whatever you want, whenever you want. So ask yourself, can you do that? If not, then okay, you know, how could you experience that in different things, right? Because we're always experiencing abundance. Maybe not abundance in the sense of I could fly anywhere, I could spend the money, I could go wherever I want, travel wherever, I could buy whatever. But abundance is like, I could do whatever I want right now. I could go on the lake right here. I could speak to people. I could eat whatever food I want right now. I could buy whatever food here. I could stay in whatever accommodation I want here. You know, can I afford different things? I mean, that's up to your own interpretation, right? It's however you value different things. But we're all experiencing abundance everywhere around us. And I've spoken about this before, but your narrow mindset of what abundance looks like in the form of money is actually limiting your perception of what is possible with abundance in your life. Because you're going down this narrow road the narrow vision, this narrow lens of abundance being money, that you're neglecting all the abundance in your life. So maybe the fact that you're not making money right now is because the universe is nudging you, it's flirting with you, and it's wanting you to go deeper and actually understand what abundance means and what that looks like in your life. Does that make sense? I'm hoping this lands with you, because when you understand that abundance is everywhere around you, everything, the little things, the gratitude that you actually experience of being where your feet are, you know, being in nature, then money shows up at your front door when you least expect it. When you put less importance on it, because what's that's happening, if you put more importance on it, that causes excess potential, right? Meaning, this is referring to a book called Reality of Transurfing. I don't want to get too woo-woo and out there right now, but basically when you put more importance on things, then you essentially, what's the word? You're repelling it, right? And I can give a great example. A guy goes on a date with one girl, first date in a year, so nervous, palms are sweaty, you know, putting so much importance. That girl's gonna feel that energy and probably not want to go on another date with that guy, right? I mean, we all know people like that are just like putting so much importance on things. Buy my course, buy this, do you like me? Just like hungry for validation. Versus the guy who has 8 dates lined up throughout the next month or two, and he's just treating every date like a normal conversation, right? There's no sweaty palms, nervousness, whatever it may be, and that girl feels that. So try to basically, you know, see that example as being very analogous to your life, to God, to higher power, to universe, to whatever you believe in. The more you put importance on money, the more God, the more the universe will repel that frequency. It's so simple. Money is just paper, right? It's so important, but it's also a side quest. It's also not that important. It's a duality of life. It's the biggest dichotomy you'll ever face. So I hope this video has inspired you. You know what I mean? Just keep going after it. The affirmations work. Make sure you're actually feeling the emotion. And just do what I'm doing, man. I'm recording videos the last month without having any money, like without making any money, but I'm still doing it. The more reps you do, the more practice, the easier it's gonna get. And momentum, it's a real thing. So I wish you the best in your journey of making money and actually, you know, utilizing and channeling the laws of the universe in your favor, right? Getting into the metaphysics of things, getting into a bit more spirituality, and watch your life change, because mine's changing right now. All the best, much love, and I'll catch you next one. Peace out.